Marathoning has always been a passion for me. I thought, why not start our own? You know, there's not a marathon for breast cancer. I love marathoning, and let's see how many people we can get out there and supporting the cause. 70% of the funds go to the Mayo Clinic, and those funds were used to start a brand new program at Mayo for benchtop research called the Translational Genomics Program. And really all that means is that we're unraveling the genes that cause breast cancer. The rest of the money, 30%, goes to the Donna Foundation, which is a foundation that I created in 2003 to help women on the First Coast who were dealing with breast cancer pay for their critical needs as they were going through treatment. Thank goodness we have a lot of good-hearted people in this town, because we have the tiniest staff that puts on what in my opinion is really a world-class event. We have people that come here from every state and about 22 countries that come here to run the marathon. And it's an enormous undertaking. Normally races of our size have a staff of about 30 to 35 people. Our staff is 4 full-time employees. We have almost 2,500 people who volunteer to help us put this on. So you can see that if we didn't have our volunteer base, this marathon wouldn't happen. As great as our staff is, without those volunteers, this wouldn't happen. First of all, our volunteers are really dedicated because we put them through school. We have them learn everything there is to learn about the race and the expo and the course. So they really know how to answer any question that comes up when they're asked. There are folks that work in the expo that work to hand out race bags. There are people who work actually out on the race course. We have folks that work just in our community outreach. We have weeks of community outreach that we do into all the neighborhoods that will be affected by the race. And they just go door to door, knocking on doors, handing people flags and information and letting them know that the race is going to impact them. And I get so many emails and notes and phone calls from people who have volunteered in the race that tell me that it's changed their lives, that they go out there and they're in tears half the day. You know, it's just an emotional experience to see what's happening out there on the roads. And in fact, a lot of our volunteers end up coming back as runners or walkers in other years because they want to actually physically be part of the race too. So I think it's very touching, and it gets close to a lot of people. And we really have a lot of the same people that come back year after year after year. As somebody who has survived cancer and had a wonderful bit of family support, great insurance, all that stuff, I also love the idea that we are taking stress out of the lives of a lot of women. And my hope is we are helping them to be healthy for years to come. You know, I really believe that stress plays a huge role in disease. So I think what we do with this race is so profound from both the research end and in terms of what we do for families, that I really am very optimistic that in 20 years we're not going to be dealing with this disease.